Three, two, one. What up, y'all? Welcome back. This is my second half, my second portion, my sequel, if you will, to A Decade of Horror, 1990s edition. Oh, very nice, 1990s. That's a 9 with a 0. Anyway, so yesterday I started out this this series of videos with 1990 through 92. 1990s feature was It, Tommy Lee Wallace. 91 was People Under the Stairs, Wes Craven directed. 92 was Army of Darkness, Sam Raimi directed. So today we are going to pick it up with 1993, which is going to be the upside down back of a DVD. It is going to be 93's Body Bags. Now, this is a anthology film. One of the shorts was directed by John Carpenter. One of the shorts was directed by Tobe Hooper. Another was directed by a Larry Sulkus. I can't quite remember offhand who directed what or who directed how many. But this bad boy got a 6.1 out of 10 on IMDb. Body Bags, for sure, is one of my favorite anthologies. I did a video before on my favorite anthology movies. Just the shorts that are in this. The very first one was the mention that I put in with the gas station, and then you have the fella that's losing his hair and doesn't think he's sexy anymore and gets hair implants and they start taking over his body. You have Mark Hamill, who plays the baseball player that gets hit in his eye. He gets an eye transplant and winds up as haunted, you know, and so the fun ensues, if you will. But Body Bags is absolutely a favorite anthology movie and my favorite pick for 1993. Now, honorable mentions. 1993 was pretty tough, and I can say because there was definitely a few others that I absolutely loved, but Body Bags reigns supreme. My honorable mentions would be Ticks, which has Clint Howard in it, has Seth Green. That movie is just a sick monster movie to begin with. I can't really go any further than to say pick it up if you can get it under $100 for a copy. Leprechaun, the very first Leprechaun came out. Now I like part 2 and part 3 better, but the original Leprechaun was sick. You cannot take anything away from that movie. And then you have Carnosaur, which was the attempt at Jurassic Park's success for monster / dinosaur movies, which definitely did not do as well, but the practical effects were absolutely hilarious / amazing / terrible. And then you had Kronos, which is Guillermo del Toro. You can't go wrong with my doggy Guillermo del Toro. Give my boy a fist bump for making super sick movies, if you will. All right, so that was 1993. 1994, we are going to be going with John Flynn's Brain Scan. Ooh, now Brain Scan. Edward Furlong, Frank Langella. This bad boy got a 6.1 out of 10. Probably about a year or a couple of years worth of dust on this bad boy. I need to pick it back up and watch it again. But you can have so much fun with this, and especially it's one of my buddy's favorite movies of all time. This is a movie that he got me into. I can't take credit saying that I found it or anything like that. I absolutely love Brain Scan, especially being younger. The Edward Furlong's character gets this video game. He's obsessed with playing video games. He gets this new one, winds up figuring out that he's killing people in the game and then, you know, disposing of the body and, you know, hiding stuff, and he's actually doing it in real life. So now he's trying to figure out what he's got to do to not be arrested and go to prison for the rest of his life. And this trickster character is absolutely hilarious. It includes Primus in the movie, as if I needed any other reasons to love it. Brain Scan was definitely my feature for 1994, my choice for 1994, because why wouldn't it be? Brain Scan is a bad mamma jamma. I don't think I've ever shown this off, so I'll really quickly show you. This is my Triumph Columbia TriStar. They got the DVD, you got the chapter selection, reverse side is just the cover there, the cover art, but brain scam. And then on the disc you got old Trickster swallowing my boy whole. Terrifying, but a very good movie. Not so much scary, not so much anything like that, but very entertaining, and you can watch it over and over throughout the years. Absolutely brain scan. Now, this third is going to be my last for this video of this series. I am only doing 3, the last video, only doing 3 for this video, and then this next video, which I'll be airing on YouTube tomorrow, is going to have my last 4 mentions of A Decade of Horror 1990s. So, my last is Leprechaun 3. Now, I only have this 3-pack. I really need to get the single of Leprechaun. This is, you know, it's not great, you know. It's not. I need to get a single copy of Leprechaun. All of them, actually. They're all really, really good. The first 3 especially. I'm not super into Leprechaun in the Hood or Back to the Hood or Leprechaun in Space sucked. But the original 3 I definitely loved. And I loved the third one, you know, just out of him being in Vegas and the gambling and the boobs blowing up and him being a preacher in the TV. And I've, you know, kind of mentioned these moments time and time again, but it's a lot of the, you know, obvious stuff that I love about the silliness in the movie and the lightheartedness with it, along with, you know, some of the terrifying moments with him pogoing on top of that dude's chest and, you know, saying some sort of an Irish folk rhyme. And but definitely you have to give Leprechaun 3 a mention for being my favorite movie of 1995. Brian Trenchard directed this bad boy. It got a 5.0 out of 10 on IMDb. Actually, I think it's Brian Trenchard Smith. It is Brian Trenchard Smith. My fault. 5.0 out of 10 on IMDb. This movie's banging. Honorable mention for 1995 is going to be Piranha. I also loved Tales from the Crypt presents Demon Knight. Both of those movies were absolutely great. Piranha was a movie that I watched early on in life, along with Jaws, that terrified me from water. But Leprechaun 3 I have loved for years and 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 years. So without further ado, that is my 1995 selection and the wrap for this video. So thus far we have gotten from 1990 to 1995. 1990 was It. 91 was People Under the Stairs. 92 was Army of Darkness. 93 was Body Bags. 94 was Brain Scan. 95 was Leprechaun 3. I can't top that moment, so I'm going to go ahead and slap you with a 3, 2.
Nice.